Okay, welcome back to fucking Aftermath. It's episode like 426 or something. So, where the hell did we leave off? I don't know, my internet died.
We're in the
We were
jail cell.
discussing jail beds.
Starting to spend the night,
Yes!
I guess.
You spend the night for the second time. Yeah, there is a bed with a mattress. It's not the best.
I'm not using it.
Not the cleanest, but it does exist. I mean, it's not awful, but like, you know, it's in a jail. It's not good. But yeah, okay.
It's
You
like
can...
dirty, stuff like that.
A bit. It's actually not that bad, in honesty, because cleaning's not too difficult when someone knows Presto and can just go around clean everything. But
I guess.
it's not good. It sure doesn't smell that great, because Presto wouldn't fix that.
I thought Presto could create good smells.
Yeah, for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, what is it? I don't know.
It's a cantrip, you can just keep doing it.
Not if you... not
if you're sleeping.
like
I mean,
that.
that's manpower though.
Yeah, not...
Also, isn't this cage anti-magic or
Yeah.
Yes.
so
Also
they
true.
take the thing out, clean, put back. How you would clean the mattress. Clean, but not make it smell good, essentially. But yeah, you guys... You can sleep, if you wanna.
I'll
I mean,
guess
I
so.
am gonna sleep.
Yeah?
Guess so.
Okay, that's good, because otherwise you'd be taking points of exhaustion. So, the next morning rolls around, and the guardsman comes back down, the same head of the guard, early morning, probably before you're awake, although his approach may probably awake you. There's a loud loud footsteps even in an echoey hallway as he walks downstairs and clank clank.
Just sitting on the floor against the side wall.
Right. The
Right.
headmaster has taken the time to inspect your items, some of which have been, for the time being, confiscated.
Which ones?
The weaponry, for starters.
Weaponry?
Mm-hmm.
What did you have for weapons in your...
Magic
Bag.
missile needles.
Oh.
Indeed. As I'm sure you can understand, these have been removed
Yeah.
for the time being. You have an
Anything
item
else?
that was unidentifiable. And as
Was that
such,
the bottle?
it was.
Mm-hmm.
There was another thing that was magical and I've just fucking forgotten it.
The floaty boy?
That was it. And you have a piece of a drone which apparently poses no threat.
That is correct.
So, and he walks up and gestures to one of the guys to take a set of keys and start unlocking the cell. Now, your bail has been posted. If we hear anything back about you, you will be back here quicker than you can attempt to escape. They open the cell.
What do you mean the bill's been posted? You took the money out of your bag yourselves?
You told us to.
Fair enough.
Mathias, just shut up.
And he,
Has that bottle been confiscated as well?
it is not.
Splendid.
As far as the headmaster can see, it's not of danger or imminent threat to this city. You may collect your missing belongings when you leave the city from the guard posts.
Where are those?
On the wall. By the exit.
Where is that?
Kind of looks at you like you're an idiot. It's the big hole in the wall. Probably the one you came in from.
Southwest?
Doesn't matter, does it? Either one will
Well,
work.
depends. All right.
And, yeah, they
Thank you. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
let you out. They uncuff the both of you. Now, come with me. And he'll, take you upstairs. Up to the, up and basically just show you out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be seeing either of you two again. Gestures towards the door.
Yeah, Akane walks out.
Yeah, Akane, as you go past, by the way.
Mathias just smirks at that and he follows out.
One of the guards will hand you your stuff back.
Okay.
All of which is untouched.
I'm basically just pulling everything out
How
of the bag
much
holding
of my
as I'm
gold
walking.
did they take?
I believe they took all of your platinum. And how?
That is 86.
Yes, 860 gold's worth from you, and the rest in platinum from Mathias.
64.
Yeah. Yeah, Mathias, your needles are missing. Other than that,
Obviously.
yeah, you take everything out one by one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, you don't notice anything else.
Put everything back in there.
Everything else appears to be there.
Right. Let's go find the rest, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm essentially just gonna beeline for the mansion.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
not far from where it was, so
You get what I mean. You can see the big fucking doorway from where it was. So yeah, you guys can make your way there. It takes you a while, but 10,
Knock,
15
knock.
minutes.
yeah. The fact you can see it means you can come in. I see you're free.
Table flip.
You've met these people. Okay.
I'll
Come
come in
on.
with a big smile on my face. Hello, everyone.
You seem to have cheered up. That's good.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't.
head over.
I really fucking haven't.
Who's that?
This
It's
was a
Mathias and Akane. They're free. Hardened
sure?
criminals and all.
This was
Yes.
a bloody expensive joke, I'll tell you.
Yeah, well, I said I'd reimburse you 1,500, right?
Aye.
That's
spent
exact. Coghammer, can we get the chest, please? That's
800.
the-
How much did I spend again? 860?
Yes.
Are you sure it's them?
Uh,
Coghammer, it's them.
Mathias, how tall did you used to be?
What, before this shit?
For this shit.
Taller than you.
Ah, there we go, it's him.
Slowly take out the chest behind the table.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
take
get
out the
all
chest.
50
They don't see it.
bags. I'm like, shepherd everyone to the table.
Right,
Ah!
by the way, we're kinda expected to leave this city as soon as possible.
Which is what we should do anyway.
Yeah, that's also,
Yeah.
what we should probably do.
When
anyway.
is my scabbard supposed to be ready? Is it today or?
Your scabbard.
Because he said 2 days, I believe.
Said 2 days.
Yeah, it's been
You
2
can
days.
do
I
that-
think it was
Yeah,
today.
So
I think
Yes.
this
Okay,
is the
no.
day we're now overstaying where we said we'd be.
yeah. So it would have been done.
We lost time today, so...
It would have been
Oh,
done
okay.
sometime yesterday, but you don't know when. So it'll be done by now. That's what he said. I think.
okay,
It's like
Just gonna
early
say-
morning.
so we're heading out then. Are we going now?
It's probably best we consolidate a plan and deal with the situation first, because I sense a bit of animosity from the Mathias area of this building.
You are correct.
Okay, we need to talk about that, because you're very upset about what happened because you got thrown in jail, yeah?
Yeah.
Not only him.
Okay, yeah, I'm aware. Really sorry about how that turned out, by the way. But you're both out of jail now, hardened criminals, 2 nights in prison. It's not that hard. I'm surprised you guys survived.
And who the fuck threw a dart at a guard?
That was me. It was a pretty good shot, right?
I
It was really high up in the air.
I just
You're
glare
the
at
reason
her.
we're in jail.
Okay, well, you're not in jail
Ah,
anymore,
sorry.
big boy. So, Okay, we all need to. Okay, I feel like we all need to take a second to acknowledge the perspective of what we're dealing with right now. Okay, yes. Everyone's very upset that they spent 2 nights in an uncomfortable prison / spent 2 days being antsy and waiting and trying to, like, not get eaten by weird void, except Coghammer, who seemed very excited to make
Oh
whatever he
no,
was.
you had to spend 2 days in a luxurious
Don't
mansion.
care, I'm trying to do a thing here. You know, I was all sitting here all concerned about you two.
We were all
I was
concerned.
over here being like, oh, we were worried about you. I was like, I felt awful. But that's beside the point. Whoever's fault it was, it's fine, because what's happened is happened. I've reimbursed you both for the money. I can't reimburse you for the time. We need the time anyway. I couldn't give you any of mine. The point is, it's nobody's fault. One of our friends is a walking corpse that's maybe eating people, right? We used to know him. He's a corpse that's eating people now. You know, that half a continent has sort of disappeared, kind of almost under our noses. We didn't even know this was happening. We, you know, have information that very tangentially might be able to stop that happening to more things, and people live in more things. So, you know, we should probably get a move on. You know, I've got business this side of Death's Door, and I feel like it's really not worth squabbling over the petty stuff, really, until we deal with the major stuff, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
2 things. 3
Two
actually.
things.
First and foremost, Milikadi, because I need
Yeah.
a spell book.
You need a spell book.
That's a
And
great
it's
idea,
just his
Sauriv.
girlfriend.
Second, Isle of Lazaro, because we want to find that nature god. Was it the nature goddess?
Are we going? Are we
Anyway.
going to go north of here? Of here
Before
first?
she gets
to
eaten.
Jack.
Why would he? Oh, right, that's the thing. Right,
Yeah,
sure.
that's the
Third
thing.
thing, can we just wait till this city gets like eaten?
No.
Your spite.
No, because then Vortidor would be eaten, and we're not doing that.
Okay.
The fact that she doesn't care about yours for so
And I
long,
still
but
have
I'm not letting
stuff to
your
do in the
spite
city.
get in the way of the lives of these people. So Akane's from here, and we just spent a lot of money paying these people. Maybe we'll get it back at some point if we save their fucking lives. Who knows?
Oh, we will once we put her back in the seat she belongs in.
Yeah, well, we could do that again after the city is not at immediate danger of disappearing forever. To
Very
what
well.
ungodly fate awaits it. And the third
Right.
thing?
I'm gonna run off. I'll be a second.
Okay, Sariv's off. We're having this discussion without him now. Goodbye, Sauriv.
Sauriv.
I'm heading to the leather worker.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Sauriv, the leather worker was 1 level down.
Oh, we can't.
You're on you're on level 2. You can
fuck,
jump,
you're right.
but that's quite a distance.
How much of a distance?
500 feet roughly.
That's a little too much.
50.
By the way,
Just do it.
Huh?
No balls.
Rage first, and then you can reduce it.
Oh God, be so angry.
I actually
Do
might be
it.
able to survive it.
Oh, don't risk it, dude. It's not worth you dying right now. Oh my God.
But I would probably be arrested for damaging property again.
It's true. You might crush something. You're a big boy.
There would
Just
also
destroy a building.
there is also, because these things aren't over the top of each other, the chance you don't make the distance. Just saying.
That too, yeah.
I would have to get like some fucking maths formulas for this shit, so please don't.
Oh, the maths.
I'm gonna run out,
Oh my God.
run back in, and I'm just gonna say, Pandal, turn me into an eagle.
I was really in the middle of something, but I was about to ask me a question. Can you wait so
Please.
we will not like open?
Oh, fine.
I really don't want to get arrested again. Much as I'm pretty sure the sellers here are nicer than the ones in Offlock, but that's beside the point. Really would rather not get arrested. Matthias, you had a
I know.
question.
no, I was just gonna empty my bag of holding over your table.
Okay, do that then. I'll go deal with Sauriv, I guess, and then we'll make haste as soon as possible. Like, teleport out of here.
Yes.
Get closer. Well, by the way, Yargon, the gate is closer to the goal of the shack, right? It's down the mountain, but it's closer. It's further north, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it would save time. Okay.
Yes.
Pandal,
4
you're the
days.
smart one here.
That's definitely me. Hi, what's happening?
Well, and everyone else, I guess. We know something about and know more about.
I mean,
We don't know anything about Vimfine. That's really the other ones we've got places for. We know Plants 1 is Lacero, maybe getting eaten by Felix as we speak. The Rockstone Land one is in the Underdark. We'll have to go explore that, hopefully very quickly. We know Pius, we know Fazana, and we know that Sun Moon Stars is on top of Mount Asp. We're supposed to scream for nutchicks when we get there.
Mathias, you're upending that bag, yeah?
First I'm gonna take the bottle out.
Okay, yeah.
Then I'm gonna upend the bag.
Alright, yeah. Everything you'd expect to falls out along with one other thing. It's a small piece of paper.
I'll take it.
Yeah. You
Check what's on
take
it.
it. You open it up. There is a
He
seal.
opens it up?
Yeah, it's folded in half.
Oh my god.
There is a seal on the paper. That's all there is. No words, no letters. But it's a familiar looking seal. To you. To Akane. It's the seal of the 7th seat.
One seat.
What?
The seat that your family held
Hang on now.
on the council.
Yeah, I know.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it just sounded like you.
Oh
put
my
glasses on.
god.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Sorry about that.
Why is the seal of the 7th seat on here?
What?
Yeah, look at this.
I
Oh.
take it. Like, wait, what?
The what are the who?
Is
I
the
don't know
dude,
either.
is the headmaster the dude in seat number 7 or something? Is this his seal of approval?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Went from fuck this city to ooh, look at this city's authoritarian structure very quickly.
Oh yeah, how else are you gonna break it down?
That's pretty reasonable.
Why don't you open it? I
I'd
want
be
to see
like,
what's in it.
No, it's just a piece of paper.
It's
That's
just a
all it
piece of
is.
paper, but it has
Oh.
like stamped onto it. It was folded in half, and it's been unfolded, and being an image, not text. It's not been fucked with.
What the fuck?
Well, you know.
That might have been Lisa. I don't know.
I think she might have died.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing of
Oh,
value was
okay.
lost.
Well then, and I guess we know our
That's my
target.
joke.
Should we look into this a little bit more before we go?
No.
No, I believe we
You
just
really should
established we're
not.
sort of running on lost time, and Sauriv has an
Yeah,
error.
we have.
We promise
It'll
you
be
very.
like 5 minutes. It can be like done.
Okay,
on the-
I'll go with Sauriv. We'll meet you back here in like. He says 5 minutes. I'm gonna go 15 minutes time. And then.
I'm prepared to cast the spell.
Okay.
Okay.
10
You
minutes casting time.
do your thing.
Oh.
Write it down. So I'm gonna get the servants like bring them like a bunch of paper to write down stuff on.
Okay.
It's not
Wait a
gonna
minute.
be, obviously.
Wait a minute. Akane, can you turn me into like I don't know, a bird? And then Pandal, can you like make me fast?
I'm not gonna make you fast, but she could turn you into a bird. Also, that's not gonna.
Not sure if that's a good idea after 2 days ago.
Okay.
All right then. Fine.
I really don't want to make you a bird. This thing, but how else are you gonna get around? Hold on, wait. What?
Yeah, I don't know. What.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with you. We'll be right back. I'm gonna go with Sauriv to like I assume the edge of the level.
How long's
Yeah.
this house still
Okay.
gonna be here?
Like,
It's the morning. It's like early morning, right? So
yeah.
another couple of hours. You've got plenty of time.
Yeah, you got like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you head out to the edge of the level.
I guess Sauriv Ghoul, we're gonna go down.
Okay. You're Sauriving into a
I'm gonna
big...
make I want to make Sauriv as opposed to just being like an eagle. He's gonna be like a giant owl or something. He's gonna look different than a giant eagle. It's gonna make him look like
Okay.
a different board.
You turn him
Want to
into a...
rotate my head as much as possible.
Giant penguin.
You turn
Oh,
him into a
no.
giant
That's
owl.
not gonna go well.
Sauriv, you can turn your head a full 180, not 180, 360 degrees.
Yeah, hey friend, just go where you're going. Don't break
I
it,
just-
please.
Continue rotating my head for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Get a little dizzy, and then head down.
Okay, yeah. You head on down to
When we
the...
touch down, I'll spell it.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
it's twist 3 times if that's where we need to be.
So, yeah.
West 3 times. I just do a little bit dizzy again.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm gonna spell it. So he's a Sauriv again.
Okay, so yeah, you make your way down to the the level below, near the leather workers. That's what I came over here to do, to look at my notes.
Yes.
Yeah. You begin
Heading
to...
over together.
Yeah, I'm just sort of stalling while I look for the fucking... Where was it? It was the bridal bit, was it not?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, it was the leather workers. Okay, yeah, so you make your way over there. There's that same Aarakocra guy behind it, behind the bar. Well, like counter, I guess. And as you go in, he sort of looks at you. Yes, you!
Yes, me.
You! I know you!
Hello.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes! I have
Is
order!
my scabbard done?
Yes! Done! Complete! Very good. And he,
Look at Pandal.
he like,
Slightly panicking.
turns around and goes into, into the back for a moment, and comes out again with the large, sort of black scabbard that appears to be made of very, very dark, like leather hide. Scabbard? Like,
Scabbard.
hands it over to you.
I'm gonna unwrap Caravar from the essentially cloth that it was wrapped in, and
Yeah.
just
You see,
put it in the scabbard. Fits pretty well.
as you do that, you see the like screaming faces and the reflection of the blade as you look into it, as you pull it out, and yeah, you slot it in. It seems to fit almost perfectly. It's very well made.
That'll
From
do
what you
just
can tell.
nicely.
Yes, good, very
Thank
good.
you. Yeah,
Yes. Good night. Leave.
thank you. Alright, don't need to be a dick about it.
Shoot.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, we're gonna leave. I'm gonna go back to where we landed, so it's a nice safe place. I'm gonna turn Sauriv back into our Reeve.
Yeah.
Go back.
Okay. You
Twisty, twisty.
and you begin to make your way back to the thing. Okay. So, while you two are doing that, that will take about 15 minutes, just because travel time. Coghammer, what spell are you casting?
I'm spending 9 minutes taking out 4 pieces of ivory and a bunch of incense. I'd lay them out, look at a blank piece of metal, move it, look back at the metal, move more, and do that stuff for 9 more minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna light the incense and cast Legend Lore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
About Vim Fiend, supposedly the goddess of blood, life, and death.
okay. Name, description, person, object, place brings to mind brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing isn't named, thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. That's interesting. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed information you receive is. The information you learn accurate. Okay. So, let's see. Vimfiend. Alright. So, you... How much? Okay. I'm just like, how much information do you get? Okay, so it consumes 250 gold pieces, so quite a lot.
Yeah.
A decent amount.
pretty expensive.
Yeah. Okay, so you get the name Violet comes to mind. You're not sure.
Motherfucker!
Violet, fuck.
Oh yeah, by the way, you met her.
Sounds of fate. Yeah, you
The
fucking
goddess of what?
figured that
Yeah,
out.
thought
Yeah.
it would be.
Yeah, no, you met her. Afflicted with a curse. Or at least anyone else would consider it a curse. The curse, the want, the need to consume the life force through the blood of others. But she mastered her curse. Lady of the Veil. First Lady of the Veil. Fuck, what's her name? You see a small cottage, middle of nowhere, but you know that it's on a road. You see that. You see it in Ecox. You know this place. It's about here somewhere. Where you might expect.
Where did you point?
You see the circle
It's
on
what
the
the
map?
circle was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, figured as much.
Yes. Let me... Hang on. Where the fuck is... Oh, Jesus.
You're looking for your behemoth of a notes.
What the fuck do you want from me?
I mean, they're like
Sensibly laid out notes.
secret passcode to like turn off the last god, please.
No, sorry, I was just scrolling through my notes and it's like, no, hold on. Hold on. Pick a TXT file. What?
If you squeeze his left nipple 3 times, he deactivates and becomes a statue.
Fuck, they know.
Haha.
Right, yes. So, the name you would... The official name you would get, it would be Violet Brauzumin, First Lady of the Vale. Sorry, Lady of the First Vale.
Could I have that in writing, please?
Yes.
Blocks.
Lady of the First Vale, Violet Brauzumin. You would also sense a connection, or know of a connection, with the descendants of the Vales. Although, quite what that is, you're not sure.
Okay.
Mathias, we need your familiar.
Yes. I think...
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, but yeah, no, I think that'd be about all you'd get from that. But yes, you'd essentially get the exact location of that cottage, where it is rumoured that she exists. But that is just rumour.
I'm gonna like start writing it down on the random piece of paper. So I have that left.
Okay, yeah, there's a number of pieces of paper like placed next to each other. And yeah, you can like write them down on top of them. On top of them? On
Adam
them.
and Grace will give him any more if he needs more.
Yeah. It probably won't take more than one.
I'm just
paper.
making sure you know.
But yeah. And after a short time, Sauriv and Pandal will be like a couple minutes, you guys will get back.
Oh, we're back. What did we miss?
Do I know how like the warded books work?
How the warded
It's
books
basically
work?
Once they're warded, you can like write in them just fine. Or is it
Yeah.
like
No, you can. It's just the book. Basically, the book itself, or whatever contains the paper, has to be warded, or else the paper will be messed with by the flux.
okay, so I could write the stuff down in the book of rights, basically.
You could. I don't think there's any free space in the book of rights.
Damn.
It's not got.
Slip the loose pages in the back.
It's not got blank pages in it. But yeah, when you ward a container, essentially it just stops the flux from entering the container, and so anything inside is fine. Same deal with books. So yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, you guys get back. We're troublesome too.
Wow, we're back. What did we miss? Everyone have a fun time without us?
Haha!
So good.
Just waved a piece of paper.
You have paper.
Okay.
No, there's stuff on there. Is there? Right? Is there?
Yes.
Come on, look at the paper.
Did
Yeah,
you
it seems to
fold
be.
it?
Do you
Did
forward
you
it, Coghammer?
cover the text at any point in time?
No.
Wait, there's... I can see stuff on there. Can you guys see stuff on there?
Yeah,
Take
did
the
you
piece.
cover it at any point in time?
Did you just watch him write it?
No.
Pretty sure.
I touched it with the quill.
Yeah, he like wrote it and then picked it up to show it to Pandal.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hi. I'm gonna like, I guess read off the whatever Coghammer wrote, which is
The stuff I
scribblings
just
of a
told you.
madman, I assume. But yeah,
Yeah.
I assume it, beneath there somewhere is the stuff that you just told us.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, oh wow, so she's actually in the place we thought she was. That's useful.
Well, we didn't know it was her.
We had our suspicion. Well, I had my suspicion, but apparently it is her. Also, if she says she likes blood, so might try and eat us all, which is exciting. Let's hope not.
Well, didn't Nodshakes say that she was like really in control of it?
Yeah, exactly. Notchek said she was
So-
very nice. So
She would let people stay with her, and then she would drink their blood. And then send
Yeah,
them
but
on the
she'll
way
kill.
again.
honestly,
she didn't
solid 1-2 punch.
I've got plenty of blood to go around.
I probably wouldn't tell her that. Okay, so that's actually very useful information, Coghammer. Thank you very much. Are we doing anything else here? Are we going to Milikadi and then bouncing back to?
I got more of the stuff.
Are you going to do more? Is it worth it?
Let's
Or do
not
we
do
do that
here
like
and... Yeah,
tomorrow,
let's not
like
do that
tonight?
here and now. Let's just go.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
Also, the head master of the magic stuff here. The head of the unit, he might be the guy in the 7th seat on the council right now, so that's fun.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
okay.
checked out of that one, friend. What?
It means that he might have fucked over Anne here.
Okay, well that.
Figuratively.
What a dick.
And all.
By the way, Yargon,
Yeah.
can I look my bag over to see if there's anything in there just for...
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
You, like, pull your bag out as well?
I assume you guys added the money I gave
why
you to your
would-
things, by the way.
Yeah, I added it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
why would anyone want to fuck over your family?
It kind of just makes a mess, Akane. There's nothing new.
Okay, I put it back in.
Yeah,
Just a random troll corpse falls out.
Politics.
don't question it.
Nothing, right? Nothing at all.
You'll get there
A couple
eventually.
of questionable items. Weird shape.
God damn it, Rick.
Nah,
That's when I did it. I
she's
was
too
making a
innocent for
reference.
that.
I think he heard you, but didn't, like, register that he heard you.
What?
Like
But
that.
like that, yeah.
I did hear her talk, yeah. But
Exactly.
Took out what, 15 bags?
15 bags. I had 15 bags still
Yes,
in there,
you
so
had
that's all
15
of mine.
bags. Now you have 0.
I have 0
What did you
bags.
say, Temchi?
Doesn't matter, my dude.
Right. It was.
It does
No,
matter.
it doesn't.
It was a
Time has
total
passed.
reference,
It
it's
was
fine.
not worth repeating. It's fine.
It was not good enough that it's.
Come on.
No, we're moving
No.
on. So,
You trolled
Okay.
too hard. Okay, we're gonna fucking go to Milikadi.
okay, so you
Yes.
guys just gonna step out through the mansion door,
Yeah.
or are you gonna just step
We're
out
gonna do
through
it outside the
fucking...
mansion. I know how this works.
Okay.
Step out the mansion. Make sure everyone's outside the mansion. Thank the servants very diligently. Make sure their hats are just as jaunty as they should be. I'm going to portable gate, the one near Milikadi.
Okay.
And I'll be like, everyone put your masks on. Everyone look pretty. Going through.
I
What's
put my
happening?
I put
We're
my
going
ketchup
through.
mask
This
on.
is the bit where you put your mask on so you don't
Put
have
your
your
mask
face
on or your face will burn off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you put your
Shush
mask
you.
on. Coghammer,
Let's shut this weirdo.
like, readjusts his invisible hat. Doesn't seem to particularly hinder him. Yeah. And you sort of summon open this portal just in an alleyway, I assume. And,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just in the alleyway.
yeah, okay.
Portal, go through.
The
Close
sort
portal.
of space in front of you begins to bend and just open in this sort of doorway of reality, just sort of opening up, swinging inwards, and beyond you can see a dark cave lit from above by light filtering down from the hole, the occasional splashing of water. It's dark, it's damp. You know the place. And as you guys open up this doorway and begin to step through, there's a "Hey, what the hell?" from behind you. As you,
Nothing to worry about, sir.
as you look over, there's
Look.
yeah. As you look over, there's just a what do you call it? This
A random uncle or something.
no. It's a little kid. It's a fucking what's
Wait,
that?
what the hell? It's a little kid.
No, the one's
Is it the Kenku that we saw
it
that
Kenku?
first
that's the
time?
yes.
Oh,
it,
the
it
snitch!
is.
Oh,
Oh my god!
It's a tiny little Kenku.
I wave at
Hey,
him.
what the hell? As and he like waves at you, kind of confused, as you step through this doorway. Bye.
be cool, don't tell your parents!
Be cool. Don't tell your parents.
Illusions! I'm just gonna like wave my hands.
Illusions.
You didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything.
This is gonna sound really
Goodbye.
dodgy on the recording. Like, okay,
I
we
walked
Goodbye.
through.
Thanks, guys. And so, yeah,
I
you,
mean, all
you,
these sound bites you can use about people.
as you guys just step through.
We can make a soundboard of us.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
last
not
thing
a
we
good
need.
thing.
That's a perfect idea. I should get a Kenku to spy on you and make a soundboard of you guys that I can play down the mic. That's the only way they talk, is me just playing sound bites of you guys.
Yeah.
I just want a Kenku to shout multi-directional cunnilingus. Honestly, then I'd be happy with my whole life.
I'm not okay with that ever happening.
Well, you know, you missed an opportunity there, really, didn't you?
No, honestly. No, I haven't.
Fair.
So yeah, you step through this, through the
Yes.
gateway. Everyone's got their masks on, and or Coghammer is Coghammering.
Coghammer is breathing it in.
Okay,
Let's just
yeah.
through. I want to make sure the Kenku kid doesn't come with us, and then close the gate.
Yeah, you close the gate as he like steps down the alleyway towards it, and reality just seems to slowly bend shut like a pair of doors, closing behind him. And he looks a bit confused, and the last thing you see of him is him like reaching out a hand towards the doorway.
Oh.
Does his pinky finger come off?
That's
'Cause if
gonna
so, I'm gonna
hurt.
fucking kill you.
It doesn't, because as he reaches out his hand, you see it begin to sort of pass through the space. As the door closes, he sort of touches where the door would be, and his hand just goes straight for it.
You're kidnapping a child? Are you kidding me?
He's homeless.
We've
No,
done
kidna-
crimes enough in this city. Look what happened last time.
Fuck you.
Kidnap us. We could have grabbed him and brought him through. He would have lost his face though.
I don't
That's
think,
also true.
like, I'll be honest, the what is it, 20d8? I don't think he'll take that damage. Probably
Yeah,
not going to
honestly,
tank it with his 4 hit points.
No,
can't
probably
heal
not.
him
So
back.
I don't think it would go very well, honestly.
Wait, we're giving him a mask, then, obviously.
We don't have a spare.
Yeah, we don't have a spare.
Then we got a spare.
So we're in Milikadi now.
You're not actually in
Anyone?
Milikadi. You're in a cave
No,
beneath
so-
Milikadi.
There
There
is
is a-
fucking cave
I
again.
believe it's about a 60-foot up
Oh, we've been here before.
sort of
Anyone who doesn't like water,
sheer rock wall.
Yeah, I'm not good with water.
Oh, I'm fine.
gonna
Cold
tap
water.
Pandal and immediately teleport up to the.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you could have taken me.
As those two just vanish away,
Oof. Nice.
there is, yeah, you see this sort of sheet of water just fall down the shaft. It's about 60 foot, sort of like almost directly up. Stop it. Directly upwards to where the actual sort of cave entrance is. As you guys kind of look around, you're like, ah, fuck, we gotta climb.
Well, yeah, I'm quite happy to climb. I don't
Oh, you're
like
Sauriv,
it.
who
It's
enjoys
fucking
it.
good.
Oh yeah, you could actually just run up the side here. That's the thing.
Really? Awesome. Doing that.
Oh, this is like
Yeah, you can just sprint up the side and like just fine in under a
I
time
was just like,
because you're
hey,
you.
hey Sauriv, watch me, and then like no word.
Yeah, you just Naruto run up the side.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna do that too. I'm gonna try doing it. I
Oh,
completely
no.
utterly fail.
roll me a dexterity
Keep
saving
up
throw.
with the old man.
Oh wow, she actually did. That's amazing.
I'm assuming danger sense doesn't come up with it.
No,
See the floor coming.
he can't see himself.
12.
12. Yeah. So you don't get very far, which is probably good for you, as you get about like 3 or 4 feet off the ground before you sort of like lose momentum. Your foot slips a bit, and you just come crashing back down onto your back, landing in a bit of a puddle.
Flying up.
Well, thanks for standing on me. So I'm gonna stand up
Yeah.
and get up.
Okay, yeah, and you begin sort of climbing up the wall. It's not difficult. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of a climb, but every now and then this sort of sheet of water comes down as I suppose I describe it for one person who's at the top. So yeah, as you reach the top of this, sort of like I don't want to keep calling it a cave shaft, but I can't think of anything better.
Shaft.
As you reach the top of the cave mouth, there you go. You appear to be in a small cave offset on a coast of an island or something somewhere. You can see the water, the sea, stretching out before you, and occasionally as it laps up slightly up the beach and into the cave, it sort of washes over the edge down into this hole that basically you guys just climbed out of. Which doesn't seem to be full of water, so it's draining out somewhere. and you can see out this sort of slightly like tealish dome that seems to be coating the sky, and the occasional sort of flicker and twitch of the arcane energy beyond it, as you can.
Thank you.
Am I up?
Yeah, you can. It's only 60 feet up, so you can just run straight up the side as a monk with your I run up
Fly.
things. Yeah, okay. It takes you like 4 turns, so you actually get wetter than if you'd climbed.
Have a cool points, Gavin.
Wait, no, it's the same because your movement
I
speed is
can't
30,
fly
so
for
never mind.
shit.
Yeah, never mind. It's the exact same. But you sort of just float on up, and the sheets of water still come over the edge, and just splash across you into the.
I'm
cave
going
below.
to do my best to get up faster than Mathias.
That's probably not difficult, based on the fact you move faster than him. So yeah, you get up faster than Mathias.
Yep.
High five, Sauriv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High five.
Reacher? Okay.
She of 1,000 eyes, just sort of like
I was just
trying to flutter up behind Mathias, but like going in really tight circles.
Wait, is it wide enough to do that? I thought
Yeah.
it was like a really small.
That's right, I think.
No, it's like 10 foot by 10 foot. It's not that bad.
Oh, right. I thought it was like.
turning circles.
Yeah, she's just sort of kind of going around in a circle. It's not really working. There's more sort of like using the wings to not
Just
fall while
climb.
half climbing. Right.
No, up. You want to be going up, not right.
Oh.
I'm going to keep an eye on her just in case she
okay.
like, butts up.
I'm gonna start lowering
I'll lower down a rope.
Okay.
She's got a ladder, so.
Yeah. It's not like that difficult. You managed to get up like quickly enough. Couple turns essentially. It's not. It's just taking a little bit of time. Clearly not used to doing this kind of thing. But it's not too bad. Not particularly slower than Mathias.
Yes.
Okay.
Is
Okay,
this
so-
Milikadi?
It is. Much as we'd love for you to see the sights, we should
Oh, well,
really
that is,
remain focused.
Yeah.
One thing, book. That's it.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Get a minimum of not very long talking to your girlfriend. Let's go.
I don't care for her.
But like as long as you go back, right guys?
I really feel like you do, and you're just trying to hide it with your cold, dead mechanical heart. Let's go. I'm gonna lead the way.
Okay, yeah, you
Yes.
sort of go out of the cave and
Brisk march.
clamber up the side as you do. And the walls of Milikadi are like right there as they were before.
Going to the same gate.
And yeah, you make your way around. It's like actually really close by. You make your way to one of the gates of Milikadi and to the center. My favorite place in the whole of Aftermath's map, the city Squircle. And
The squawk on its back.
yeah, you're on one of the main roads that sort of cuts through the city like a big cross, and you can make your way along towards the Squircle and to the magic shop, which I believe is called just the magic shop, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah, it is. It's just the magic shop.
Yeah, there's like 4, but this one is just the magic shop, and yeah, you make your way there.
Step inside.
Yeah, you step inside.
She was open, by the way.
It is open. Yeah.
I'm not gonna break in, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, no. All 5 of its 4 walls appear to still be there as you look one way and then the other. And there is, as always, the illusion of Astra, which appears to be just this long, blonde-haired elf behind the counter, who sort of greets you as you come in. Oh, hello again. It's been some time since you've been here. Pandal, old top.
It has.
Mathias! You feel a reverberation in your chest.
Fuck.
I'm so glad you came back. What can I do for you?
I need a spellbook really badly.
A spellbook? I can do that for you. Are you looking for one with
warded one.
spells in it? A warded one. All right.
Warded better, sure.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, we don't
Looks
sell.
like a use-
We don't actually sell those, so
Oh.
you'll have to write them in yourself. But I do have
Well, I
the
can do that.
materials for copying them, should you wish.
I do actually. Good grief, I'm going to have a lot of work.
I'm afraid it would be so. If you're a wizard that's lost his spellbook, that would be most disastrous. Come with me. And she steps out of herself again, which, Marlie, you see as, like, she just sort of seems to split, as a copy of her remains at the desk, but a second one just walks out of the same space, and begins to lead Mathias over to one of the walls, where that has a number of books against it. Do take your
Right.
pick.
By the way, I've got this issue.
Issue?
Oh, he's got pressing. Hold on.
I was gonna try and buy a book back in Yosa, because we're kind of really pressed for time, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. What the hell did you do to me?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, Mathias.
I'm rolling insight.
Go for it.
She genuinely doesn't know she has his name.
I'm like nudging Coghammer, being like, young love.
Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll.
Won't last long.
But is it good enough? Is the question.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, she's kind of hard to read, Mathias. You, don't... She got a 21, by the way. You don't,
Oh,
so close.
You don't know how,
Well,
how, but yeah, she's pretty hard to read. I'm dreadfully sorry. I don't know what you mean.
Right. Spellbook then.
Yes, we have a wonderful selection. If you're interested, anything. Do you have a preferred medium? Would you like something a little more interesting, or just a regular spellbook?
Just a regular spellbook.
All right, that can be done. Do take your pick, take your pick. And she gestures to the sort of collection of spellbooks along the wall.
Honestly, what's the plainest looking book there is?
Plainest looking spellbook. None of them. Most of them are pretty intricate looking leather-bound tomes with either one of the schools of magic on the front as like the symbols for them. Not fucking etched, but you know when you take a leather-bound book and it's like etched and then they like do a thing so it looks gold. What the fuck's that called? Filigreed? Something like that. Yeah.
Embroidered?
No, it's not embroidered. That's cloth. That. I'm going to go with filigreed because I don't know the word. Filigreed onto the front, or the word spellbook. There's one of them that's got a little label next to it that says it's like customizable. It's got like space. You can like customize what name you want on it.
any of them say Diary of a Teenage Witch on them?
It doesn't. No,
Okay.
But you could get the customizable one.
you could.
True.
Don't need any other customization. How much is the abjuration one?
Abjuration. Well, fully warded. I think I could let that go for 500 gold pieces, maybe. I mean, a return customer, and apparently a loyal one such as yourself. I can offer you a discount, but I'm afraid that these are rather intricate items to craft.
Yargon,
Yeah,
with my knowledge on books, is that a legit price?
that's really fucking cheap. That's like
Essentially cheap.
really good.
I must.
You know the 1,000 gold you had, and you were like, I don't know if this is enough. Yeah,
Write the spells into.
yeah, there's also that.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
She sort of gestures for you to pick it up.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll just go through it completely empty.
Okay, yeah, no, it appears to be completely empty.
Well, I'm going to have so much work. This is going to be ridiculous.
Actually, that's not entirely
Right.
true. The inside of both covers would have the picture of the storefront of the magic shop with the magic shop written on it.
Oh my god.
Branding.
Comes from branding. But yes, other than that, it's completely empty. The actual pages are all blank. And they seem to be high quality paper. It's good. And as you pick it up, she vanishes.
I'll head to the counter.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can do for any of you?
Yeah, I need like 50 spells levels worth of materials. I don't know how much I actually need.
50 arcane level worth of materials.
I don't think you want to know how much I've got to copy.
Oh, I'm rather interested, quite honestly. But for 50 spell levels, I suppose that would cost you... Quick maths, I can't do because I'm thick as fuck.
3
Yeah,
plus
I
3
don't-
is 4.
I don't think
Minus
50's
1
gonna
net.
cut it, to be honest.
No.
I think it is
2 plus 2
50
is 4.
gold.
Minus 1, that's 3.
Yeah,
quick math.
that's
50 gold.
2,500 gold pieces, by the way.
Yikes!
That would be around 2,500 gold pieces of worth of materials.
It's 50 gold per spell level, I believe. So
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot.
half if it's your skill.
Yes.
But
Okay, hang on. Oh no! I'd actually need 88 levels worth. Whoops.
Yikes.
Jesus.
Start saving, Bucko.
You know all that money
Right.
you'll have. Matthias' death was expensive, I just realised this.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
cost us
real
so much
fucking
fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've already spent like, how much was it? 10,000 gold?
We took 10k, like, on
You know
fucking
what?
getting it
Just
back.
for his body, so...
I'll just get 10 levels worth of nonsense and I'll take it from there.
10 levels? Alright, I can do that for 500 gold pieces. That's not right.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's right. 50 times 10.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
gonna put 100 platinum coin on the counter.
100 platinum coins.
Yes.
He's buying the
That's-
book as well.
Yes.
That's why. Sorry,
You were both like, what? Where? Like, he has to purchase the book, my dudes.
my brain just did not do that math
You
there.
both made the same noise as well. You were like, where? Adorable.
Yargon, we are united in our incompetence.
Oh,
How
bless
very
you.
Scottish. Fuck. Yeah.
Wait, that means I'm united with an Englishman. Fuck!
Oh, no.
Fuck. It's okay, it was like St. Patrick's Day yesterday. We're all Irish. So,
We're all Irish now.
No.
Don't forget, lads.
That's... Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, I'm not finishing that.
Yeah, stop. Never do that again. So, you experience the interesting phenomenon of Iris, not Iris, Astra, not opening the door, as it appears. Wait, no, not picking up the coins as she opens the door. As you guys have seen her do before, the door that is next to the counter, which would appear to lead into the shop, to the next shop over, which is a small bakery, opens. A hand that looks very much like Astra's, but in a sort of the outfit of an enchanter, with sort of gloves with arcane runes on the back, and and just like covered in chalk and charcoal and dust of all sorts. Some of it probably quite expensive dust, and drops of like blood and ink, and just it's a mess. As she sort of reaches out, fumbles around on the desk for a moment, grabs the coins, slides them over towards the door, and like the door then slams shut behind her as she like takes them in.
I
And
still don't understand what the hell's going on here.
Illusions.
that's actually quite close. I'm just working in there, and these are just service solutions.
See, I'm gonna clang my side of my head.
Right.
Genius, Coghammer. Genius.
Okay,
just-
yep. Goes fine.
Astra, is
Oh,
there
dearest
like
Sauriv.
anything... Hello.
Yeah, you feel the
Is
thing, by
there
the way.
like...
Every time she says your name.
Is there like anything that would make me harder to hit? Or what?
Anything that would make you harder to hit? Well, in what manner are you
Hard to hit
speaking?
on.
Like, if someone tries to hit me with like a sword or an arrow or something that would make me like faster.
Mundane defences I can do. Not so much faster, but
Like magic.
yes, but perhaps you've witnessed your more magical friends casting simple spells to avoid being hit by certain things. I could perhaps
I think so.
deal. I think we have something. If you'll follow me, and again, she sort of steps out of herself to lead you across the store, and there's the whole wall of potions again. And then she leads you over to she does a full fucking 360 and leads you back over to the front of the shop, which, as you sort of follow her, no longer is the front of the shop, it's now the fifth wall.
Of course.
Where,
As you do.
yep, where there's a number of rings on, like, a stand against the wall, and she gestures to some of them, and, well, this one here might make you marginally more difficult to hit. However, these ones, although their uses are particularly limited, are far more effective when you choose to use them. They sort of do the same thing, but it concentrates the energy into a single burst, and, well, almost anything will miss you, but it's going to be a simple short burst. And then, of course, there's this one here as well, which would make illusory duplicates of yourself, perhaps, making you particularly difficult to hit, although... and she sort of, like, looks you up and down. It might be a little out of your price range, I'm afraid.
Okay. Sure. What's the one that just like makes me a little harder to hit, like all the time?
Oh, this one. Mechanically,
one like-
it's a +1 to AC ring of protection.
What's up? Is that just +1 AC, or is that the... No, it's the cloak that's +1 to saving throws as well.
I think the ring technically does. This is just a +1 to AC, though. This is not to your saves as well.
Oh, okay.
It's like a lesser one. This one's only...
Pretty good sort of protection.
yeah. Well, it is a ring of less stabbedness.
Stop die candle. Okay, cool.
Yes. Ring of not... This is a ring of not being stabbed quite as much. It's not the most powerful item we have in the world, but it's... I could do this for about 300 or 400 gold pieces.
And the one that's like bursts?
This one, mechanically, 3 charges, 1d3 daily at dawn. No, it's not.
Shield?
Yeah, shield, basically.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be 1d3 daily at dawn. That one would just recharge all of them at dawn. But yeah, it's shield, basically. 3 charges. Spend a charge for shield.
Okay.
And this one I can do you for. This was a bit more useful. If you couldn't react in the nick of time, it's... Well, I'm afraid I couldn't let this one go for any less than about 600 gold pieces.
What is it?
It's a ring that allows you to, for the record, unless you do the 360 spin and look at them the same direction they did a 360 spin, you're just seeing them staring out the window. This one appears...
What? I didn't get that at all.
Don't question it, it's fucking Yargon, okay?
It's a rectangular shop that has 5 walls.
It has 5 walls. Dimensional shit. Just...
Yeah, because if you count the walls going clockwise, you go round 5 times. There's 5 walls. If you count them anti-clockwise, there's only 4. Because the only way...
if you watch them do this, then you will see the other wall and be like,
Yeah,
wow, that's fucking weird. I think I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, and if you don't, then... It's really weird. But they would appear to be looking out the
Have you
window
ever
unless
played
you actually do it.
Antechamber?
No,
Basically.
but let's just move on, because whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of mindfucky. One day I'll animate this. Actually, that wouldn't be too difficult. I should do that. So, this one, my small friend, is a ring of shielding. If it's not got many uses, but well, it regains its uses each dawn, and whenever you do use its uses, it'll make you nigh invulnerable to most hits. Cast a sort of arcane shield across you, like you might wield in one hand, although without requiring a hand to wield and being a little tougher than wood and metal.
And you said it was, what, 600?
Yes, I could do 600, maybe.
Could you do a little lower? I mean, I've been here a few times now.
Oh, I'm afraid that's even with the discount for such a lovely return customer as yourself, Sauriv. 600 gold is already extremely cheap. I should really not be letting it go for less than 900.
How much is the duplicated one?
The duplicated one is 3,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that, by the way.
The ring of the shielding?
Shilling. Yep.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you pick it up. And if you take it over to the counter, Sure.
Yeah.
Very well. And she does the fucking... Actually, no, she just pops out of existence. But you'll need to do the spin.
I will be somewhat confused for a second and eventually get the hang of it. And
Yes.
I'll be it.
And you do the spin and walk back over to the counter, and she's there. And wonderful. So if you would, if you have 600 gold pieces.
Yep. I've put down 570 gold and 3 platinum.
Okay. Yeah. Again, the door like swings open. The sort of grubby hand in the enchantress glove like reaches around, feels around for the gold coins on the coins, and like scrapes them off the counter into its the palm of its hand, and like the door closes again a moment later. Well, thank you very much. That's the
Thank you.
correct amount. Thanks for coming. Do come back again, you two. It's most wonderful.
Well, of
Do you
course.
have anything that would make me punch really hard?
Something that would punch pretty hard. I'm afraid we don't have anything in stock, but I could probably make something to custom order for you if you'd like.
Well, what would it do?
Well, it would make you punch harder.
Rocket fists.
On the tip.
I suppose I could probably work in a number of magical effects for varying amounts of money. Such things, I'd have to experiment some, but I could perhaps make a ring or some gauntlets or braces that would perhaps give your punches the ability to unleash a reservoir of arcane power into a target, either damaging them or sending them flying, knocking them prone, something like that. I could perhaps make something that allows you to punch faster. Although that would be extremely difficult. She seems to like think for a moment. Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, it might.
Punch pretty fast.
Well, I'd have to see, but maybe it would allow you to punch even faster. Although that would be very difficult to pull off, and quite expensive. Perhaps. She sort of seems to think. Yes, I'm not sure if that would work entirely, but it might. It would be worth experimenting if you have some money to throw around.
Do you have anything in stock that would make me stronger or faster or harder to hit?
Stronger or faster or harder to hit? Well, harder to hit, we have the now 2 remaining rings that you've already seen. And I suppose there would also be a number of potions that might come in useful, although, of course, they are limited usage. 1 usage. I wouldn't recommend attempting to drink your pee to get the effect back. I've been told that doesn't work.
Oh, Jesus.
If
Nothing
you...
else?
No, we wouldn't. I'm afraid, don't have anything else of the ilk in stock at the moment.
How much was the ring again?
She sort of looks at you. The ring? Well, I could do the ring that duplicates for perhaps 7,000 gold pieces, and the ring that adds a bit of additional protection for about 500.
Because you don't know who I am?
I'm afraid so.
Oh.
Oh, she's a good one. Don't worry about her.
Hey guys, do we need money for anything?
Apparently everyone's reckless spending habit, yeah?
But like, is it
I
like a
needed
requirement
this.
that we need to like save the world or something?
I mean, I'm gonna keep my money, but you can do whatever you want with yours.
Really? Okay, I'll buy the ring.
Yeah.
She
Really? I
never
can do
had
whatever the
money
fuck I
before?
want with my money? Oh
No.
my god.
You have money and it's yours, you can sort of do what you want with it. One of the many downsides of idiots having money.
Yeah.
Don't be
500
rude,
gold on the
Pandal.
Okay. A copy of her steps out of herself, and she sort of leads you over to which one, and gestures to it. So it's a little bit high up, but yeah, I'm afraid my hands are a little bit illusory. If you bring it over to the counter, though.
Okay, I go grab it.
Okay, yeah, you grab it, and she take it over to the counter. Out of interest, miss, can I take your name? She seems to like, as she says that, this, like, ledger opens up. It's worth, keeping a note of all my customers, especially the ones that are worth keeping an eye on for potential additional purchases. I mean, after all, that way I can, sort of like gestures
Well, my
to...
name is Marlie, but you can't have it.
She gestures
She framed it well, damn it.
Oof.
What's his name? Gestures to Sauriv and Mathias. She says, it's worth silly. A record. Of course, darling, I wouldn't want to actually take your name. That would be silly.
Hang on.
Marlie,
Can you take my name off that ledger?
I could do. For a fee.
What's the fee?
Fuck you.
I'm joking, darling. There's no fee. You do see, for the record, Pandal's name is on the ledger.
Yeah, so I'm on there, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the name notes down Marlie.
Is Akane given a name?
I don't
No.
think so.
I don't think so,
you
no.
have, no.
I think it was only you two who did it, and then I did it to prove a point that you two are in love, and obviously I didn't get the revelation, so I still convinced you two are in love. Why my name's there? I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. Marlie, so, do you put coin on the counter?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the same thing happens. The door, like, opens, and you see she sort of leans out. And at this time you can kind of see a little bit further as the door opens a little more. You can see into this sort of black void within, where it's clear that there is the original Astra, who is, like, absolutely covered in the...
Goop.
Yeah, the sort of the stuff that comes with enchanting. Mostly dust. And she sort of just reaches backwards out, gropes around for the coins, grabs them, and sort of slides them back in. And a moment later, well, thank you for your purchase, Marlie. It's always
Can I
wonderful
take
to
your
have you
name?
with the customer. You can call me Astra, darling.
Nice to meet you, Astra.
She smiles.
Hello,
nice to meet you,
Miss Lady Person.
Greetings, sir. I believe you've been through before, though I don't know your name.
Yeah? Do you have any spare leather suits? Because this one is a bit worn out as the sleeve starts to fall off.
Spare leather suits? I couldn't possibly imagine what you'd want a leather suit for, my dear.
No, see? As I just pull this stuff I'm wearing.
Oh, I see. Well, I would have
That's it,
thought...
time.
It didn't really stand up to a sword cut.
Would have thought you'd wanted to visit a leatherworker for that, I'm afraid.
Well, do you have better ones than
better ones.
regular leather?
I have some armor, if that's what you're interested in.
Sure, there's a bunch of magical stuff here.
Well, we have.
Wait, this is a magical place, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Yes. Yes, it is. We have.
No, we're just in a random store.
I mean,
It's a
yeah, who
general
knows?
store,
That
obviously.
could have been possible.
I
There's a bunch of
have
stores here.
a few pieces of magical armor, but no full sets, I'm afraid. We specialize mostly in dealing with the needs of the city, which tend not to be armored pieces. I'm awfully sorry, but we carry more the wondrous items and potions of varieties.
By the way, do you have anything that could help me, you think?
Well, who are you?
How do you mean?
Well,
She doesn't know what you mean.
if I'm to help you, I would need to know who you are, how you fight, what it is that you want help with.
I'm a sorcerer.
A sorcerer? Wonderful.
Yeah.
From where do you draw your magic?
dragons.
Draconic ancestry. Marvellous. Yes, I believe we have a few things that might aid you. What kind are you looking for?
I don't know. What do you have?
Well, we've a few basic foci. We've almost any component you'd need.
I'm good on a focus.
We have arcane armor, if you need it, and if you're particularly trained in its use. Although, and she sort of gestures at the kimono, I assume you're not, judging
No.
by your get it. No. Well, we have a few things that might... Well, no, we now have one ring that might aid with that. And you see a little note appear on her desk that just sort of seems to flutter into view, that says, acquire more defense rings. We have potions that you might find useful.
So what did that ring do again?
Well, it creates illusory duplicates of yourself. It's, you're an arcane caster. You know the spell Blur?
Ooh, I do.
I think so, yeah.
Well,
I don't know it
used
myself,
practice,
but
sadly.
I've heard about it.
yes, it's a relatively common one. Famous throughout the travellers. We have a ring that allows you to cast it once a day. At no cost to yourself, of course, if you should want such a thing.
Do you need to maintain concentration on that, or does the ring do that for you?
It's a sort of hybrid system, I'm afraid. You do, but it's far easier as you're sort of assisted by the ring. Unfortunately, we can't guarantee full concentration on these things with many of these items. That requires far more powerful reagents, not all of which we have. And
Of
sometimes
course.
they're consumed. Most of the time they're consumed, unfortunately.
Just asking for the record.
Of course.
So you sell magic stuff here?
We do sell magic stuff here. We are a magic shop.
Do you make them or?
The door sort of swings open, and you see a woman who is clearly in the process of enchanting some sort of long forked rod. Sort of lean out. Yes, I make everything you see. Hi, can I help you?
Could you enchant this whole thing then, maybe?
Possibly?
I'm just gonna pull up my sleeve and cast Mending on the sleeve.
Okay, yeah, it sort of, fizzles, a bit of it sort of fizzles back into existence, but it, I guess knits itself back together. But it's, I mean, someone took a sword to it and hacked the arm off, so it's still a bit of a mess.
Yep.
Right, the door closes again, and the Astra behind the desk turns to you. Well, I'm afraid we could. It would take some time, though.
How much is some?
I suppose we could have such a piece enchanted. It depends. What would you like it enchanted with? Something to increase its durability? Something that would perhaps give you additional protection?
Yeah, I guess something that like helps against swords or something.
Helps against swords particularly?
Well, maybe not just like helps to like protect my limbs
Helps protect your limbs?
and other important bits.
Something that aids with protection. Yes, I suppose we could do that. It would perhaps take us about a week to do.
Do you do deliveries?
If you're in the city.
What if I'm not?
Then we can hold on to the item until you return.
I'm just gonna turn around to the rest of the party.
We could just come back real quick.
I mean, yeah, if we're near a gate, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there a leather worker in town?
A leather worker, of course. There's a number.
Oh, we've got distracted.
You could easily find, and she'll give you directions to one that's sort of just up the road.
I'm gonna...
The horse's hide. There you go.
gonna start taking off all the pieces of metal of my sword.
Okay.
Put them all in the chest.
Okay, yeah, you start unpreparing all of your spells. Sure.
Gonna take off the leather.
Yeah, you start just stripping.
But wear something underneath.
Yeah,
Good.
he's got dungarees underneath. Nothing else.
Assless chaps.
Oh no. But yeah, you take off your the armor, and you've got your Under Armour, like Gambus and
Oh,
whatever that's underneath.
his cogs and hammer are on full display.
Oh god. Yeah. You take off the leather armor.
Just how much would it be to do whatever you can? To do whatever you can to Jeez.
Try that again.
How much to do whatever you can do to it, without having to like it be a strain on myself?
What do you mean without it being a strain on yourself?
Like without having to like pay special attention to it?
Oh.
Like my thing, and I'm just gonna clang my head.
Simply making it less likely to be torn or knit itself back together again once damaged. I could do that in 2 or 3 hours, given 200 or 300 gold pieces. Something more than that, though, might cost you a little more. I'm afraid these are expensive items with powerful enchantments. Well, if you wanted to protect you, that would probably cost you 1,000 gold, or maybe more.
What's the best you can do without it basically being attunement?
Without it being attunement, I mean, well, for, I'd say 5,000 gold pieces, closer to 5, I'd say, and about a week's time, I could make it significantly better at protecting you.
How about a little less?
For 3,000 gold pieces, I could make it slightly better at protecting you. On an already existing piece, and this seems to be quite an exquisite one. It just sort of like gestures all the strange modifications you've made over the years. It is somewhat difficult to apply new enchantments.
How about a little less?
It might not be possible.
I'm afraid
Just
that
say.
for less than that, I would not be able to make it be able to protect you, though I could make it repair itself when damaged. That's not too difficult. It wouldn't
Do
provide
you
any...
take trade-ins?
Oh my god.
Oh, what would you be looking to trade in?
Gonna like put down the chest again and open it.
Oh god.
Okay.
Gonna take up one of the guns.
Oh my god.
Okay, she looks at it.
Wait, I think I have one of those as well.
That worth anything?
That's
should
an
be.
interesting item. Is this one of the ones from the automatons, or the one from the big...
It's the normal ones, not the lance ones.
Not that, okay, so it's the ones that fucking... the grand automaton
From the
guard
Guardians.
things. Yeah, the Guardians, this ones. Okay, that's quite the interesting piece, although I'm afraid I don't really know what purpose it serves. What on earth is that?
It like does a pew,
That's a good description.
and it hurts.
Ah,
Ooh, it's like an arrow, but like faster. Probably drop it then on the counter.
yeah. No, yeah, her hands would go straight through it. And she begins to sort of lock it over. And for the first time, you guys see illusions that were actually at the counter. And she's got these mismatching gloves that are just, like, one of them's black, one of them's white, and it's like a full glove. The other one's like a half glove. It's a mess. And she starts, like, looking it over. Well, this is quite the interesting piece. It seems to function on some sort of magic, but... she sort of keeps looking it over. It doesn't seem to entirely function solely on magic, so I'm not sure how much use it is to me. Perhaps for some research project I could trade it in for some value, but it's not of immense value. Say, 500 gold pieces? Maybe a little more, but you'll have to try and convince me, I suppose.
Looking at shit. Fuck, where's all my stuff?
Whilst you think that over...
Okay.
I think he might have just like almost died.
I did not sound healthy.
You didn't notice what?
It did not sound healthy the way he left
No,
there.
indeed.
I didn't. Yes.
Honestly, gonna do the same though. I'll be right back.
I'll leave him in 10 minutes.
So, hi guys.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
I'm tired.
Hi, tired. I'm Vom.
Home.
Back.
I'm back. I'm Rick.
Hi, Rick.
I'm back. I'm suicidal. Please kill me.
Please, baby. I want out. I just want out.
2 minutes,
Let me
guys.
go.
I was gone for 2 minutes.
I'll take out a lance gun.
Okay.
Ooh, I have one of those. I'm gonna bring out mine from my backpack too.
She looks over.
Lance rifle.
That's curious. Alright. And she sort of begins looking over it. I don't recognise much of this, although some pieces, and she like gestures to a number of the runes on the sort of interior of on the inside of the forked prong at the front. Gestures to a number of the runes. These are familiar, but these ones, I've never seen those. I could give you 750 gold for this. These are fascinating. Where did you get these?
Each.
Aha! That's the secret. You're gonna have to pay for that.
I'll give you 2 gold pieces for it.
Well, that's a low amount.
It's a low amount of secrets.
Well, for 2 gold, I'll say it's from the ancients.
You know what? I've changed my mind.
What?
God.
That's rude.
Don't want to fuck with any of that shit.
She pulls out 2 gold pieces and put them on the counter. I
So
suppose
you're
it's
not buying them.
a little... Oh no, I absolutely would love to buy them. It was mostly a joke about the fact he told me the thing he was going to say for the money before... No? Okay.
It was very highbrow. I don't know if it was.
Huh?
No,
Sure.
no, highbrow, not eyebrow. Highbrow.
Please don't confuse him more.
Wait, so what was the amount of money you were like trying to go for with the armor?
The armour would probably cost around 3,000 to 4,000 gold pieces for a relatively basic enchantment, and it would take a week, I'd say. If you want something a little more, I could do that for about 5,000 gold, but that's going to take a little longer.
Could we keep it at 3,000?
My return.
Welcome back. Yes, we could do that, if you're poor, I suppose.
We've been spending a lot of money here.
You have. Well, actually, you haven't. You've spent no money.
The rest of us have.
But you're not him.
Well, I'm planning on spending a lot of money.
That's wonderful. That's what I like to hear.
It's a bit. There's a limit, because it's,
Ugh.
you know, can't spend if you don't have it.
That's... Yeah, I suppose. That's mostly true. Yep.
feel like the real one's not quite as friendly as.
The real one's just fucking tired.
Yeah, so the real one's not magically like.
The real one's socially awkward, that's why she has illusions.
There's also that, yeah.
That would be useful.
This character exists just to make you jealous, Fon. Is smart, has their life together, isn't poor, doesn't have to deal with people.
Honestly, I think she would exist to take the piss out of Sauriv and Mathias.
They're in love.
And I'm okay with that. So.
I mean, in truth, the character exists because the character is here and shopkeeping and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, well, building, go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna reach inside the chest,
Okay.
take out 17 bags,
Okay.
take out 50 silver,
Okay.
give the lance gunny and the other gunny, and that
Right.
should be 3,000 gold.
Hang on. So 17 bags, so that's 1,700. Plus 750 plus 500.
Yeah, plus 50 silver.
50 silver plus 5 gold.
Wait, what?
50 silver is 5 gold. Are you thinking of the other system?
So wait, 500 silver.
500 silver. Okay. That's 50 gold.
Oh my god.
1,700 plus 750 plus 500 equals plus another 50. Yeah, okay, so that's
Wait.
3,000 gold pieces.
No, he said 50. Okay, I'm confusing myself now.
Yeah, 500 silver pieces. because-
500 silver. He's thinking of the other system.
Yeah.
I spend my life in a perpetual state of.
That's acceptable.
relatable.
Honestly, I do as well, mostly, so.
Yeah.
That's because you're
Nice to
still...
know someone. So.
Well, that's wonderful. Think that's a Jesus. That's a lot of okay. Cool.
Is she willing to buy my lance rifle as well?
Do you wanna sell that as well? I mean, I only really need one. I'm afraid.
Would you want to buy it?
I mean, I've got
I'll buy it for 2 gold, Sauriv.
this one now.
Alright, sure. I'm gonna hand it to Coghammer.
I'll give him the 2 gold still in my hand.
She sort of takes both guns and like carefully places them inside the black void, and also takes the money, counts it.
Oh no, I gave mine to Coghammer. For 2 gold.
Yeah, but Coghammer put 2 guns out.
Did he?
Yeah, I put 1 lance and 1 normal.
Oh, okay.
And now I still have 2 lance and 2 normal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because Coghammer.
Got played like a king. Business genius.
Right. Awesome.
You'll
Thanks.
be alright without that for a week.
Well, he's gonna have to be now.
We don't have to stay here for a week. We could just go do other things and then come back.
So, like,
Well-
Yeah.
mechanically, you're basically leaving your spellbook behind, right, Coghammer?
I can hold some things.
Yeah.
I have a piece of rope.
This doesn't seem.
Yeah,
This
this is
doesn't
like
seem
the
like a good
dumbest
idea.
right
It's
now.
just like.
Yep.
You know the whole thing that Mathias just went through.
Mhm. I have rope.
He's gonna hang himself. That'll fucking fix his problems.
Yeah, it's more. It's not really the whole spellbook because the spellbook's kind of just in the back, the chest. It's more like the amount you can have prepared is less. I guess. I don't know how I.
Does he like lose his intelligence modifier on it or something? So it's just his level or whatever.
You know, fuck it. You know what? We'll talk about this out of session. We'll figure out something that's fair.
Oh god.
Because yeah, it's going to end up like nerfing you a bit. I also don't want to be like, yeah, you can hold 2 spells because you've got 2 hands. Because that's
Oh my god.
just rude.
10% haste, he's
Wow.
alright.
That's all I
Big
need.
boy.
Yeah.
He genuinely could just have those 2 spells and he would be fine. Like,
There is only one problem with that. Haste is a large flywheel which he straps to his back.
Oh god.
It's also true. Yeah, but it also works that if anyone spins it, it works because I've spun it before. So.
Also true, yeah.
I think I cast haste through his flywheel. That's beside the point.
Yeah. Coghammer's a very interesting character. Let's put it that way. In both
Love him.
thematically, mechanically, he's a mess. I love the reskin, and I love the character. It's amazing.
Coghammer is amazing.
Yeah.
We all love
I
him.
like Coghammer.
Coghammer's great.
What actually is Coghammer's wisdom modifier, by the way?
Wisdom.
+1.
Lies.
His charisma is negative too.
That seems about right.
And his intelligence. It was a combination of a lot of fuckery. Who knows?
He's aging backward.
Yeah, he ages backwards at double speed. He did drugs a while ago.
We
and
did
it
a
seemed to
lot
have
of
no
drugs
effect.
for like a couple sessions in there.
It seemed to have no
Lot.
effect, and that was one of them. That was a hard to spot.
Man, I miss my superpowers, Mathias. Am I right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna bring this up like every opportunity.
Yeah, I know. Awesome. May I take your name, sir? So that I, for our records.
Well, you said it was like a lot of money. Could you do like a little extra? Like there's like me being a very friendly person. Hey, blink, wink.
She just looks awkwardly at you.
He's very friendly.
What do you want with it?
No, just to put in a little bit more effort.
Yeah, I put my all into all of my work.
Oh.
She's like really just awkward now.
Well, like, could you like try and give like a 200 gold more effort in there?
No, really?
I mean, if it's possible, and if
I don't think you know how business works,
It's
Coghammer.
more to do with the material components than the effort, and yeah, it's quite a complicated process.
I'm
Pretty
just
please.
laughing in the corner.
Poor girl.
I'll do my best.
my-
Sauriv, Mathias, she loves him. That's why she's so nervous.
eh?
What?
Wait,
Can I-
what?
Oh, for the love of not being nonsense again.
So what?
Can I take your name, sir? I need to add it to the.
My
ledger.
name, just a second, I'm gonna open up the chest. Take out a cog.
Yep.
Cog.
Yep.
Look around.
Yep.
Hammer.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll take it. She writes down Coghammer.
Oh, I thought it was Gearfucker.
And it makes no difference because that's not your real name, so it wouldn't make a fucking difference. She
It's
literally.
totally my real name. What are you talking about? Hey guys.
Not that she's actually doing anything to you guys. I've just been fucking with you the whole time.
They're just in love.
No, I'm kidding. There's a thing. There's a thing happening, but yeah. Right, yeah. I've shut. I'm gonna go start work.
Right.
Ask if you need anything. And she like,
Thank you, Miss.
Extra.
Thank you, Miss Lady Person.
she disappears behind the door like as fast as is socially acceptable,
I like
She
her.
seemed very
and then
different.
slightly faster than that. As another
Oh, that's beautiful.
sort of illusory duplicate of her pops into existence. Hi, I did not see you there. How can I help you? What can I do for you today? When did you get here? Oh, I've just existed, didn't I? Okay. Hi, what can I do for you? I can do. What can I do?
Oh, I doubt it. That was amazing.
She just
I'm
kind
not
of
really sure what's up with him, honestly. But
you a bit questioningly.
Gonna give the illusion a wink and start walking out.
I know, it's like, right, he's so excited.
She just looks at you like confused. Sure. Well, I'm glad you are satisfied. Do come back. Everybody. Sauriv, Mathias, Coghammer. Looks at like Pandal and fucking Marlie and
Fucking Marlie.
sorry, that was
Pandal and this fucking
This
bitch.
other halfling? What's this about?
I apologise. That was me trying to work out which ones I hadn't mentioned, which ones I shouldn't mention, whilst reading names. I'm not capable of doing one thing at once. Never mind 3.
You're not sleepy over there, friend.
No, not really.
You're nap, maybe.
No, I've just been playing a tired character. Yes, wonderful. Sure? Okay. Did I get your name? She just like to Akane. No? Okay, well, that's... I guess she's gone. Okay, goodbye.
She might have gone catatonic by now, forgive her.
Does she normally do this?
She does.
Seems
She
like
does
a bit of
this
a...
occasionally. Just
Sometimes it's quite weird.
I see.
Sauriv, do you mind? Like, pick her up.
Sure.
Get it on the road.
Hold on a second. I might have something that might help with this. That looks really bad in the store, so I can do this for free. Don't worry. And there's like a ladle.
We'll be fine. We're leaving. Goodbye.
Her potion
We'll be back
thing
soon.
sticks
No.
through the door,
Oh, no.
and there's like a potion is put onto the counter, and she.
It's coffee.
What's that?
This'll hopefully wake her up. She seems to be like asleep but standing. That's a really unusual talent.
It is.
She's
It is
skilled.
cocaine in liquid form.
Liquid LSD.
Oh my god.
I'm
I don't
afraid
think
it doesn't
LSD
have.
necessarily makes you more, my dude.
I'm afraid it doesn't have hallucinogenic properties, but it will wake you
does.
up and
Beat.
definitely get you up and running and going again.
Beat.
Okay, you are just saying words at this point. It's
So are you.
Nice.
Let's go. We'll be
yeah.
back.
I'll take the
Goodbye.
potion.
Goodbye. Okay, you pick up the potion. Note down that you have 1 potion of alertness.
Ooh, yes.
Oh my god.
I'm
Ooh,
jogging
that
through the
noise?
leather workers.
I'm gonna have so much work with this spellbook.
Yeah.
Shit.
Potion of alertness.
We'll have a great time with it, Mathias. You can like pour over it and like write every night. You know, you like that.
Yeah, it'll be like your
Oh,
diary.
that's pretty
Yeah. Be like, dear diary, today I spent a ridiculous amount of money.
Except I've already written it wrong once.
Yeah,
I
well, it's
mean,
like
yeah, but it's
a
like-
memory
And I don't
diary.
even have enough stuff to complete it now.
Aren't you a
I'm gonna
librarian,
have to be
Mathias?
selective. Excuse me?
It's Iris. Aren't you a librarian? I thought you enjoyed writing.
I've changed over time, okay? I've
And if you've
thrown the
written all of
concept
it
of
once
the-
before, then why do you need to write it again?
Because I kinda ceased to exist for a moment, so did my spellbook.
What?
He's a nerd, don't worry about it.
Yes.
Actually, what am I on? I did not write this at all. I found that first book. In the second book, I...
Yeah, now you can write it. Oh, like
Yeah,
Magic
it's
gave
like-
you the knowledge, and now you can put it into practice.
Well,
I've
first
also
it was
heard
that
that-
demon thing.
I've also heard that when you write stuff down, that you remember it better, so it might actually be really good for you.
Yeah,
That's
there
true.
you go. That too.
That sounds useful.
Yeah.
I've done a solid good job remembering most of the stuff for now. But,
have?
yeah, gonna be nice to use more spells again.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
branch out.
Should we? So as you guys head out back into Milikadi, where are you going from there?
I'm sprinting to the leather workers as soon as I went out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
So-
we're waiting for Coghammer.
Oh god.
So
I thought you just
Coghammer.
put
I'm
your
feeling
armor
naked,
down.
help.
Oh.
Yeah,
Where-
he needs some
I need
replacement.
to run so to stay warm.
Okay, so Coghammer, you run off towards the leather workers.
Okay, he's gone.
Yeah, it's pretty much where she told you it was. A little bit further away from the Squircle. And yeah, there's a leather worker. Like, boy, that sure is a leather workers. You can smell it from a mile off. It's probably lowering the property value in this district, if you care.
Nope.
I imagined as much.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello there. Can I help you? Is that-
Yes, I need like leather, clothes,
Hello.
stuff.
Yes. Hello.
Cover.
Down here. Hello. You see a gnomish man who's about maybe like 1.5 feet tall, waving at you from, I'd say under a tanning rack, but the tanning rack pretty much goes to the floor, the very bottom of a tanning rack. Yeah, hello, Down.
Hello, hi.
Right, yes,
Hi,
hello, you. Clothes, leather clothes, like a jumpsuit or a
Jumpsuit.
or would you require armor? Do you require
Yes,
just
that's the word.
armor? Yeah, all right. We might have something in your size. You're a little short, so come with me.
Sorry.
And he heads inside, and you see him. He like walks through a door, and the door's only 2 foot tall. And then a moment later, like a larger door opens because it's a double door, but it's got like, you know, in a castle door where they've got the big door and there's just a small door in it. It's that.
That's adorable.
And he opens the larger door for you, which is about 7 foot tall. Hefts open. Yes, hello, come on, welcome into my shop, the Horsehide. What are you looking for today?
I'm gonna like look around. Is there anything on like a stand?
There are a few pieces of armor on stands. Most of it, a lot bigger people than you, as in like 7 to 8 feet tall.
Just gonna point at like a suit of leather armor. It's like that.
Like that, alrighty, that is just some relatively basic but high quality leather armor. I can do that for you, I can do that. It's not too expensive. I believe we have something that might be a little more in your size. I'd say a large child. Let me have a look through my pricing here. And he pulls out a book. And starts looking through pricing, where I look up the fucking cost of leather armor, which I believe is 25 gold pieces, but I'm probably
Leather
wrong.
stand start at 45.
But you should probably make it a little bit cheaper because he's a child. Sorry.
It's the size doesn't really affect the amount of work that goes into it.
Damn.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it's not really the material components for something like this. For something like plate mail, it might have an effect, but for something like this, it's not really. So, yeah, you just want, like, just pure leather armor?
Yeah, sure.
Then, yeah, okay. Then, yeah, like 10, 15 gold pieces. 10 gold pieces will do it just fine. Yes, I can do this. Just a few gold pieces. I'd say maybe 10. I could do that for.
Do you have like spare strips of leather?
Spare strips of leather?
Thread?
And thread? For what end, my dear sir? I do. I have quite a few, but what can I say? It is my job. Is there something I can help you with?
No, it's just for when I'm out and about and I lose a piece of the armor, I can fix it myself.
Of course. We have repair kits and other such things. Should you inquire, for 3 gold pieces, I can do you a full repair kit. It comes with multiple pieces, has buttons, stitches, other things. Or if you'd like...
Okay. I'm just gonna hand over 13 gold.
Okay. Or if you prefer... He takes it and just keeps talking. Or if you prefer the more ornamental approach, for another 2 gold pieces on top of what you've already given me, I could do you something a little fancier. Of course,
No, that's fine. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right then. Come with me. And he leads you over to like one of his cupboards, and he opens it, shakes his head, closes it, opens it again, and the armor inside it, which originally is this like Goliath-sized armor, has changed, and it is now got a trio of like armor stands, each of which hold roughly dwarf-sized pieces of armor or sets of armor, and he'll gesture to one of them. This one, if you'd like to try that on, my dear sir, I might be able to help you.
Yep. Just gonna like try and get it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Whenever I'm quote unquote standing still, I'm still like doing
the
whole thing where you're moving but standing still.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's relatively decent fitting. It's a little loose in places and a little tighter in others. It's not quite perfect as your piece, but
Yeah,
I mean,
perfect. Yeah.
All right, and over here, and he like pulls out a box that has a number of leather strips and some stitching and some basic supplies for what I think you're gonna want to do. And over here is your supply kit, and he hands that to you as well.
Yep, thanks.
A mighty fine day, my good sir. goodbye, I presume.
I'm gonna start running out.
Is there
And make
anything
it like
else you'd
20
like to
feet
do?
before I'm just gonna like start slowly walking.
Alright then, goodbye, dear sir. Yeah. Okay, you head out. You're gonna head back to the others?
Yeah.
Okay.
The ring I bought require attunement.
Which one was the ring you
The
bought?
basic
it was
protection.
the basic protection
Slight,
one.
tiniest bit of protection.
No, it does not.
Nice.
Yay, I still have a slot.
Wait, no, hang on. Sorry, that's a ring that would do. I'm sorry.
Damn it!
I apologize.
Got my hopes up and then just like smashed bits.
It's late. I
That's
apologize.
for that.
I also have barely eaten all day.
Speaking of a bit late, I need to go.
Wait, you
Yes.
what now?
Shh, don't
Eat
question it.
something. You can.
No. So,
Yes.
with that,
Tom, did you say something?
Are you starving
Tom
yourself?
Jessica.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, I need to go.
With that, that's where we're going to end for the day. So, we'll be back this time next Thursday.
What?
You know what? Don't question it.
Is it Thursday yet?
Yeah.
Hey, LaBelle!